Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be picking up some fishing North Atlantic again. So it's been a long time since I played this game. Actually playing the Phase 6 of SnowRunner, being that it's in Maine, and all the fishing boats and stuff really reminded me of this game, so I've been wanting to play it. So I just sold 5,800 kilograms of fish at Yarmouth, and then I took our little Mickey up to Ingleshead. And the reason I took the Mickey is just, you know, better gas mileage. So we currently have almost 10 million, but from the last time I played this game, I guess things have changed a little bit. Actually, quite a lot. Let me see if I can go back here, actually. So to our quotas, on the year, I brought this out sword fishing earlier, and that's the 5,800. I don't know why it took away 10 kilos, but whatever. We did the harpooning part, and that is it. Your harpoon has gotten way more inaccurate. It's way harder to do it. That took like 4 hours of work, not even kidding, like 4 real hours. It was not fun. Super hard to get them now. They can be right under your boat, and you throw the harpoon, and it misses them. It goes all over the place. And the further they get, the harder it is. But then I was thinking, so let me go back into here. If we go to the dock, we go to our shipyard and the ones we own. We currently only have the Ocean Runner, and this is a really nice boat. You can do long line fishing, you can do net fishing, you can do crabbing, and you can do deep line fishing. And as you see over here, we've actually gotten a lot of tuna, and recently I've actually been trying to get more swordfish. I made a big mistake the other day. I bought I wanted to go longlining for swordfish, and so I drove around, you know, I found them all in the sonar, and I started dropping out the 40 deep lines. Well, I accidentally baited them with whatever the tuna bite on. And so I was in a really good spot for swordfish. They were all over on the sonar, and like barely anything bit on all those lines because the swordfish weren't really attracted to it, and there wasn't really any tuna around, so it was just kind of like, god dang it, big waste of time. What we're going to be doing in this episode is actually, I was looking at the double trouble here. So I don't know if you guys just saw the stats. Let me go back quick, see if you didn't see it. So you can have 35,000 hooks, 120 meters nets. You can do 50 crab or lobster pots, I guess crabbing, and then 40 deep lines. And then if we go to the double trouble, so we can have 30, I think that's the same, 35,000 hook, 120 meter, I think that's the same as well. 35,000 hooks, 120, so 50 and 40. And so here's, you get double the lobster pots and double the deep lines. And from when I used to play, deep line fishing was really the way to go when you start out, because you can get tons of swordfish and tuna, and you get like 3 on every line, and they're all over the place. But I've been playing a little bit recently. I had about 7 million, I think, when I quit, and so I've earned about $2 million. You still earn a decent amount, but it's a lot lower than it used to be. Like, I don't think I've gotten any lines with 3 of them on it now. And a lot of the lines, you used to be able to catch or have hits on every single line, and now about half the lines, or maybe a quarter of them, don't get any hits at all. And the ones that do are like 1, maybe 2 fish. So we're gonna buy the double trouble. I think we're going to keep the Ocean Runner and the Mickey, because I think if I sell the Mickey, I don't know if I can buy it back at anywhere. But I want to keep the Ocean Runner just in case we run into our quota on our ship. And then we could switch over and use that one. but eventually we obviously want to move up. So let's buy this. No, I've done long line and net fishing, so let's go to the dock. Rigging, obviously we're gonna have to set up some deep lines, so we just dropped 1.2 million. Okay, so rig for deep line. Yes, 15,000. No, I know how to do that. Okay, let's go to upgrades. So I don't know if we're gonna need this storage. Let's see, how much? Add 10 kilograms. What is it at right now? I forgot. I think it's at 25, so this would be 35, this would be 40. Yeah, 40. And this would be 55? No. 50, yeah. I don't think we'll ever fill 50. But this boat has the most deep lines in the game. And so I think I'll just max it out because we're probably not going to replace this boat ever. Because this is the best boat for deep line fishing in the game. Oops, that's what we just had. So engine upgrade. In 100, 200, or 300 horsepower. Oh, I was going to show you guys also. Yeah, we'll just go back. I guess it's owned now. So our ocean runner can do 10 knots. This one can do 15. And the weight, this one's 65,000. This is 37. It's actually slightly shorter. But yeah. So it's faster. It's lighter. Oops. Keep doing the wrong thing. But yeah, we'll get some upgrades here. Now I gotta go back and grab the storage again. Add the basket. Engine upgrade. Radar. What is this? No, I don't need that because I have all except for one spot found. I haven't used autopilot yet. I'll probably get that in the higher ships, but for right now I don't think I need it. I won't upgrade our quota yet until we get close. Maybe if we hit it, we'll upgrade it. The fish sonar, I do want that. So we can see the most amount of fish. The buoys, that is a little bit helpful. Being able to have them light up and have flags and stuff, we definitely want that. It's only 4,000, so... a gutting machine, 10 times faster, I mean, I'll take it. I don't know how much we'll use it for that, but... Actually, no, I lied. I'm not going to take that. Wait, can I remove there? I don't want that because I don't think we'll do that kind of fishing on here. Let's see. We'll add the searchlight because you never know what you're going to be doing at night. We'll add the thrusters. Alright, so we're going to spend storage, engine, sonar, buoy, searchlight, and thrusters. I'm just going to look through this again. So I don't need the radar, don't need the autopilot, don't need the quota, don't need the gutting. Yeah, that sounds good. 269,000 for all that. And I think for fishing gear... Wait, no. Oh yeah, I gotta buy deep lines. Okay. So we're gonna buy all 80, drop 120,000. And we are gonna bait the deep lines. So this is what I did. I accidentally used herring, which catches 75, or probably up to like, what's that, 85% maybe, tuna. And I was dropping them in a swordfish area. But what I really wanted was this. Drop $2,000 to bait them with squid, so they're ready for swordfish. And I think it was... Oh, we'll go to the bar quick, see if there's any... Oh, wow. That's a lot of tips. Okay, so I always just grab all the free ones. Free, 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 free. And then if I want these ones, I'll get them, but we're not fishing for either of those right now. Oh, by the way, I got the DLC. I haven't fished for scallops yet, but I just got the DLC. I also saw in somebody else's video when you get a high enough port like reputation, which I think they said level 20, which I don't know how you see what level you are, but you can find like artifacts or something. I saw it from Dre's video. Dregast. I'm sure some of you guys probably know who that is. Okay, and what was the last one that we needed? Okay, so we gotta put our crew back on here too. So at the crew house we only have 3 people, and I usually only roll with one of them. So I'm paying these guys like 40 grand a day to not do anything, and I don't want to fire them because I don't know if I can hire them back. I probably should just fire them, but I think this is the total number of their skills. And I've been deep line fishing with this guy quite a bit. He's my best guy, or the best person. So he's level 13 now in deep line. So we'll put him on the double trouble. You can also train your crew, which is pretty cool. Okay, it was shop. That's where it was. So as you guys saw, I recorded that a lot earlier. I'll show you the footage now that we got the bronze and mahogany hook, I guess. So this is the one we have at 0%. The oak one gives you 2%. The steel is 4%. The aluminum is 6%, and the bronze and mahogany gives us 8%. So we'll add that one to the basket, and we'll check out. So it's we get 8% bigger fish. And then we're gonna buy the knife. So this is for only fish that we gut, but this goes for all boats, so I might as well just get that. And then we're gonna grab the leather monocular. It's weird. I don't know why it's not just the rest of them are all a pair of binoculars, and this one's one like a monocle, but like not monocle's the wrong word. That's the little eyeglass thing. This is like a spyglass. But whatever. It's got a 16 times, which is more than any of the rest of them. We'll add that. Another 50,000. So that means we're maxed out on those 3 things. Okay. So I guess now we're gonna get out and do some fishing. Alright guys, so this is what part of the map looks like. A lot of these I marked down because I used to just mark them whenever there was 3 of them. I started taking them back, taking some of them off. Let's see if we can get some of those out of here. Just because there gets to be a lot. But basically, one of those tips I just picked up, this one was one I got, I don't know, a week ago, so now it says 15 days. But the one I just got says this. This is literally where I just fished yesterday. I guess now it says 2 days ago, but this is where I was fishing. So if you look at the gap, this is a 8-day gap. So another 8 days, I was pretty much right on the fish. And if we go out, you can actually see some just off to our side here. So we're definitely in the right spot. And on our sonar, there's 2. So I think what we're going to do... Oh, geez. No, there's 2 more. I think what we're going to do is just... Oh, that guy was repairing our ship because as I was leaving port, I smashed into something. I think we're going to start dropping some deep lines. Maybe I'll do like 20 and see how that goes, and then another 20 or something. They're all over in here, so hopefully we can catch something. And I know I've shown a lot of deep line fishing, but I think I'm going to do... Actually, I should probably give you guys a tour of this new boat, but it's super dark, so I'll do that in the day. But yeah, we're gonna start dropping some lines here, I guess, and hopefully we can catch something. But we're gonna start doing some other kind of fishing. There's another boat that I want. I actually went through. Look at that, we got 4 of them on the radar. There's one right there. I don't know why, it's always at night when I'm doing this stuff. I gotta turn really sharp because I want to go with the fish going this way. Let's see, yeah, we're going the right direction. Alright, so I drove out to here, and this is the first one that's popped up on the radar. You can see them all around. Oh, I didn't bait it. So I think we're just gonna have a really weird formation or whatever of these things. Got a couple more. But I actually went through and found out the best ship for each, basically each type of fish that you can catch. Basically the highest quota for each type, and then I went through and kind of found out the different types of fishing. Like there's the pelagic trawlers and there's the bottom trawlers, and then there's obviously the deep line fishing, which is what this is the best boat for the most amount of deep lines you can have. So this is, you know, if you're going to deep line fish, this is the one to get. And there's you know, certain for long lines, there's certain ones for scallops, and so I went through and found the best one of each type with that. I remember the full throttle is the best or fastest harpoon, or really the best harpoon boat. Look at that, there's like 5 of them right there. And so I can show you guys that in a little bit here, but I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to drop like 20 of them, see how that goes. And yeah, I'll probably cut back in the day. We'll give you guys a little tour of the ship. I'd like to buy a bunch of different ships and give you guys tours of them all and bring them out and see how they do. But yeah, the goal is to have at least a few of the end game ships, and I think I did. If you want to have all of the best ships for highest quotas and like the best one at each different kind of shipping, I think you need 8 different ships. If you're just going for highest quotas, I think you need 6, but this one for deep line and the full throttle for harpooning. We're just doing like a big circle around these things. Alright guys, so we waited a few times, or a few hours I mean, and we got 11 bites. And that's pretty good now. Like I said, they changed it, they made it a little harder. And it says that every single one of mine had 1 fish, so there we go. With the bigger hook, we do get some bigger fish, so that's actually one of the smaller ones. But you can see there's tons of them around, and they're on the radar. I think the game just made it a lot harder to catch them. And before I could come out here and just harpoon these and be like, heck yeah, it's, you know, easy money. Well, it's not easy money anymore. It's actually really hard to hit them. So yeah, there's tons of money floating. There's more money that I just passed right here than I'll probably get from all of these, because like I said, I have 11 lines. Oh god, I went into this at a really bad angle. Look at all these, they're everywhere, but I can't catch them. Oh yeah, I gotta get used to the steering on this boat though. I might end up missing this one again here. Look at, there's 2 there, there's 3 more there, there's 1 there. There we go. And this is why I only use 1 employee, because I just do it and try and get perfects, because they get okays to goods and I get goods to perfects. So 220s, that's about average. I think I counted up what I got in my last run of like 35 or so, I think it was, and it was about 225 per swordfish. So 220 is pretty good, but our goal, I'm going to do a lot of work off camera, but I just wanted to show you guys this boat, you know, that we just got a new boat on camera. There we go. I think our next boat will be the Arctic Pioneer, I think it's called. Yeah. I'm almost positive on that. See, 330. That's almost the biggest I've ever got. I think 338 or 340, I think, is the highest. But yeah, we're clearly on the fish. It's just, I think the game made it a lot harder to actually be able to harvest them. Both harpoon them, deep line them. Those are the only two kinds of fishing that I've tried since I came back. But I'm guessing probably a few of the other styles are also harder to make the game just harder in general to rank up, make it take more time. But the Arctic Pioneer, if I'm thinking of the right one, it's like a $6.45 million boat. It's like 6.5. It might be 6.49 or something like that. But I think it's like 6,450,000. I'm pretty sure. And it's out of Lunenburg. But that one can do, I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's I think it has 2 or 3 of the best numbers for quotas in the game. And it has the longest long line hooks. It's the only one that can have 10, I think it's 10,000 hook lines. Maybe it's a certain length at 10,000, I don't remember, but 227 for that last one. Still not used to this boat. This one turns a little bit different than my last one, I think, because this one has a lot of weight at the front with the double deck. I'm not really sure. Which I still have to show you guys inside. I'll just do that once we're done catching these. So I'll just show you the highlights of these quick, and then I'll show you the inside of the boat. Then we'll travel to Lunenburg, and I'll show you the boat we want to get next, and I'll do a lot of the work off camera. Actually, I think I can almost afford it. What do we have? Actually, we can afford it. But I wanted to get this boat because... Ooh, I did get it. Because tuna and swordfish this season is kind of short. Which I will show you that quick right now before I forget. I think it's 4 and 5 months. Let's go to the wiki. Fish types. Fish seasons. Here you go. Swordfish and tuna is swordfish is August to October, and tuna is June to October. So they both, we're in mid-September. We're like the 19th or something. So we got about a month and a half. Oh, this one ends in the 15th, so we got about a month and a half for that. So I wanted to use this boat to catch as much as we can while we have it. This boat's very versatile. It can have lots of different types. It has a bunch of different quotas, so we can kind of use it pretty much year-round. I think the only things it can't catch is scallops and snow crab, but it can catch every other type. God dang it. There we go. So yeah, it says low population, but you can see where... Oh, maybe not. I thought I saw a few out there, but it looks like they're all my buoys now. They might have moved on. Another perfect, that one was 180. So a little on the smaller side. This boat is definitely faster. There we got a good, so that's our first good. Kind of stinks, but whatever. It's better than our guys doing it. The one thing I don't like is the camera angle when you're hauling those fish. The second floor really gets in the way. So 346, that's definitely my highest. I think I might have had a 343. I know I've had a 338. Yeah, that's really solid. Let's see, what do we got? 9 fish in 2232. So basically 223 for each one on average. Well, actually, no, that's not right because we only have 9, not 10. Got another perfect. What do we got? 260. So on average, we're getting 249. So basically 250 kilos per fish, or swordfish, which is pretty good. But again, we get the 8% bonus, so it would be about 230. Oh shoot! Did this one just? One of these lines just lost the fish. Ah, shoot. I think it was this one. I think 18 had a fish on it, and now it doesn't. We were supposed to get 11, now we're only going to get 10. So it must have taken me a little bit too long to go through all those, so basically half of our or deep lines caught a fish. And that's not good, we were all over them. Alright, so I'll give you guys a little tour. So we got some books and cups and whatever. It doesn't look like we can do anything with any of this. Got a laptop. So this is our new knife, our gutting knife. We got the logbook. We got our monocular, I think it was called. Got a little radio. I noticed we can actually turn on this radio. Here's our storage, our anchor. We can use our side thrusters. And yeah, we got the map, the sonar. We can drive, and deep line, and searchlight, manage crew. And we got a nice big screen TV. This is quite a big open area. This is really cool. Nice big ooh, go up there. Interesting. Got a stairwell. So here's where we got the hauling area. All of our pots. Oh, that's weird. The fish is just underneath it. Looks like they could have probably put the fish over here or something, instead of literally like right in the middle of all the pots. Because you can see they're like clipping. Oh well. And then yeah, we'll go upstairs quick. Can we go in here? Nope. Alright. And yeah, this is it. I know it's not a huge boat, but it's pretty cool, I think. Definitely an upgrade. And we'll be keeping this boat. There's no way we're selling this thing. But alright, I will go back to, I think it's Lunenburg port? Yeah, Lunenburg has the ship. I guess we'll check quick on the prices. And we'll show you guys. Okay, so we only have swordfish, so 40? Wait, 40, 27. So we get an extra 5 cents if we go to Yarmouth. Looks like that might be... Yeah, Yarmouth is the most expensive. But we're headed to Lunenburg anyways to go show you that, so I'm not worried about 5 cents. If it's going to be a complete trip way out of our way. So that's where we're going to go, and I'll show you guys the ship. Alright guys, so we're at Lunenburg, so if we go to dock, we go to shipyard, go to available. Actually, let me check here. Okay, so for the boat that has the biggest amount of quota for snow crab, that would be the Atlantic Catcher. I thought I said that name wrong for a second. But yeah, you got 1.2. I think the next closest was 1/3 of that, so 800,000. Excuse me, 2/3 of that, 1/3 less. And then the lunar bow is the highest for both mackerel and pollock. If you look at that, 6 million for each. So I mean, eventually we want to get to both of those boats. This is the boat that I think we're going to buy next. And yeah, this is the Arctic Pioneer. I don't know if I said that right. I think I called it Arctic something, I don't remember. Maybe I said the name right. But the Arctic Pioneer actually has the highest amount for redfish in the game. And also lobster. I think that's it. Let me see. Yeah. And the other ones, you know, 1.5 for pollock, 1.2 for silverhake. All those numbers are pretty good. They get beat out by other ships just slightly. So for example, the let's see, haddock. We got. Wait, no, we did the lunar bow. I already told you about the lunar bow. I told you about the Arctic, Atlantic catcher. Wait. Yeah. So the Hermes is the best for silverhake at 3 million. It's actually tied with what's the other boat? I have it written down somewhere. Hermes is tied with the Dexter. Dexter and Hermes have the exact same amount of quota. It's just the max storage is 5 times higher on the Hermes. It's just a tiny bit slower at 12.7 knots instead of 13. But the price is about 4 times lower. They both have the same crew. But, yeah. So the Hermes is the best with silverhake at 3 mil. And then the Hermes is also the best at haddock with 3.5. And it's the best at cod at 4.366. And then swordfish and tuna is actually this one. The Andrea Gale. The only reason I didn't really buy this boat, and I eventually will, is it can only have 60 deep lines. If this had 80 deep lines, I would have definitely bought this boat. But yeah, this one has less deep lines, and it costs a lot more than what we got. So it can have 350,000 of each. That's the highest amount for tuna and the highest amount for swordfish. If we go back to our boat, owned, double trouble, we can have 230 and 250. So it can have 100,000 more and 120,000 more, which is pretty good. I mean, that's basically these two quotas, you know, not exactly, I guess, but yeah, so this Arctic Pioneer is the boat we want next. It costs 6.5 million. With upgrades, I would guess that would be around, I don't even know, I guess, maybe 10? That might be a bad guess. Well, no. Upgrades would probably bring it up to like 9, and then buying all the stuff for it, like the, what would it have? Long lines, nets, and crabbing, buying all that stuff, that'd probably run you another mil or 2 mil, and then baiting them and, you know, stuff like that. I bet you to get this thing maxed out with all the stuff is like 12 mil. So we don't quite have enough at 8 for that. We could buy it, and we will soon, and we're going to use this boat for a little bit and just try and earn some money. And once I think I can buy that and get some upgrades and get all the, you know, the nets and the long lines and crab pots and stuff like that, maybe I don't need it right away, but I'll check like if it's in season, how far away it is, because I know crabs are like December or something, so, or maybe it's lobster, but we got a little bit of time before we have to do it. So maybe we'll buy it here when we get like 9 or 10 mil, and then we'll equip it exactly how we need and no extras yet, so that we have a little bit extra money. But I just went here to Digby to show you guys the available ships out of here. So the Scarlet can have 600,000 snow crab, but the Viking Power is the best for scallops. It has double the other two boats. Looks really cool. I definitely want to get this at some point as well. And the Hermes we want to get at some point. I do want to try out all the other boats, but as far as owning, I want to own the Hermes, the Viking Power, the Atlantic Catcher, a couple other ones, like for good. So it's going to cost us like $100 million just in boats, and then upgrades probably another half of that, probably 50 million or something. So, but yes, this is the highest for cod. I already forgot. Let me pull back up my notes. Hermes the highest for silverhake, haddock, and cod. So silverhake at 3 million, cod and haddock at 4.3 and 3.5. And the reason it's not for pollock is because you got the lunar bow with 6 million, and then mackerel at 6 million. And then the redfish, again, is the Arctic Pioneer, which is the boat we want next. So between all of those boats, you have a huge amount of quotas. I mean, 4.3 million. I don't know how often you can catch cod, but I know the sea scallops can be caught year-round. And actually, if we check the fuel tank on this thing, 500,000 liters. Just to put that in perspective, this one's 100,000, this one's 30,000, this one's 5,000. Like, obviously the size difference is crazy. 198 feet to 50 feet, 49 I guess. 100 and 104, so those ones are similar, but yeah, the amount of fuel this boat can hold, and the other big boats, is craziness. Alright guys, that's where we're going to end this one. Hopefully, in the next video, we have our Arctic Pioneer. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch another video, there's a random video on screen and another playlist. Please be sure to share the video, like it, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications so you're notified when I upload. And until next time, peace.